Welcome to Metal Monday!
Good morning, Graham Middle School. Hello, my name is Elise.
And my name is Lita. Today is Monday, March 24th, 2025.
Teachers, please take roll now.
Now we have an announcement from Mr. Lang.
Attention first period teachers. Today the block Gs will be hand delivered to your classroom during first period. Please hand out the block Gs only to the students who are highlighted in yellow on the slip of paper that is in the Ziploc bag. If a student is absent or moved classrooms, please make a note on the same paper. All bags should be returned to Ms. Dorsak's room 22 by the end of first period today, and that also includes any empty bags. Students, please put your name on your block G and keep it at home. Block Gs will be worn occasionally and at your 8th grade promotion ceremony. If there is a problem with your block G, please see Ms. Dorsak in room 22 either at break or lunch. I myself, Mr. Lang, can also assist in room 21. Thank you so much.
Here is an announcement from our leadership class. Now for our March Madness update presented by GMSTV reporter Shreyas.
Welcome back to the Grand Library for March Madness, where we're here with the Elite Eight. Who will win? Let's jump in. In our first contest, Lou versus Scythe, this was the blowout of the round. Lou is eliminated. Scythe will move on to the final four. This was an extremely close, it was a nail-biter, Good Girl's Guide to Murder versus Hunger Games. In the end, by only 2 votes, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder will keep going. This, again, with many reactions. However, A Place at the Table could not keep up, and Percy Jackson will keep going. Hot Mess versus Elephant in the Room. It was a tiebreaker, but with a final decider, Elephant in the Room will move on. And Hot Mess, the most circulated book of the year, is eliminated. And for the Elite 8 weekly ballot drawing contest, the winner is Martina. Heading into the final few weeks of the tournament, GMSTV has gathered some data. Let's take a look at the polls. So far, most students picked Good Girl's Guide to Murder for Book of the Year. Second was Hunger Games. This was quite the round, and the library is going wild with these decisions. Stay tuned next week and keep on voting. The voting will begin on Monday and close Friday at break. So cast your votes and let's see who will keep going.
Club news! Here are your lunchtime clubs.
Best Buddies Club will be meeting today at lunch in the room 54 courtyard.
We think
the Board Games Club is meeting in room 22 at lunch. Bring your friends to room 22 to play board games and hang out.
The Robotics Club is meeting today after school from 3:30 to 5 with Miss Kaiser.
Metal Sports Update!
update!
The Bears soccer team and basketball teams are looking to finish off their regular season this week with hope for earning a spot in the playoffs next week.
The Bears will be competing against the Cupertino Bears and the Crittenden Panthers this week.
The Graham tennis team plays in their first match of the season this week against Rolling Hills. Go Bears!
Now for the Battle of the Belt news.
This coming week, we will wrap up all of the games at Graham Middle School.
On Monday, the games will be Chiefs versus Harvard University. On Tuesday, the two winning teams will go head-to-head.
On Wednesday, the Bear Hugs team will go against the previous winning team.
Because of rain delays, the schedule was pushed out. With that being said, the confirmed date of the Super Bowl is Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025, 4 p.m. at Graham Middle School. Go Bears! Well, that is all we have for you today, but be ready for the announcements tomorrow.
Have a great movie Monday.
And go Bears!
Brought
to you live by GMSTV.